Hey guys, Todd James here. In an earlier video I mentioned local lead generation, and it's kind of funny to me because lead generation was really the first online endeavor I engaged in, and it took me a while to kind of learn the tricks and kind of get a hang of how to do it. But that was 15 years ago, and I've honestly lost track of how much money I've made by doing local lead generation over the last 15 years. And the reason I say local lead generation is I've never done it on a national scale, don't really have any desire to do that on a national scale. But what we're talking about with a national scale lead generation is something like Angie's List, which most people are familiar with. But there are far more people engaged in local lead generation. And I think, if you looked at the amount of money that these people are making in a cumulative sense, there's probably a lot more money to be made doing local lead generation than there is on a national level. Well, what do you do? I'm just going to give a quick rundown in this video, and then I'll respond to your comments and your questions with other videos. But I'm coming at this from the standpoint that I'm guessing a lot of people don't really know what local lead generation is. They have not. I'm sure you've encountered it, but you may not have recognized it for what it actually was. And local lead generation is just the process whereby you generate leads for a local business, and that can be a lawyer, a doctor, a chiropractor, a dentist, a builder, a car dealership. It can be almost any business. Now, the one thing that I found that was key, and once again, if you don't understand this, please leave questions in the comments section. But these different types of professions, these different types of businesses, the ones that are most lucrative are ones that have a very strong professional organization behind them. And what I mean by that is when you're talking to a dentist, there are groups that work with dentists to help them build their business, to manage their business, and those groups educate the dentist as to the value of a patient, of a new client. So when you go to a dentist and say, okay, Mr. Dentist, I want to generate leads for you, and I want $300 per lead, the dentist doesn't pass out, because he knows that the lifetime value of that client is in the tens of thousands of dollars if it's the right kind of client. When you go to a builder and tell the builder that you want $150 per lead, the same thing. If it's a modern builder who is aware of the market and how things work, depending on what it is that you're generating leads for, if it's deck building, that's going to be worth one thing. If it's house construction, it's going to be something very different. But the more educated your potential client is, the easier it is to sell them on this. In fact, it really sells itself, because they're not paying you anything until you generate the lead, and then they're paying you on a per lead basis. So it's good business for you, it's good business for them. Just to give you a rundown of how you might start in this, just so you can think about it and see if it's something that you would be interested in. The process is actually very similar to some types of affiliate marketing, where you have a website, you try to get that website ranked as an authority site. The reference is always, are you on the first page of Google or not? And then you sell things on this website via affiliate links. Well, the template I've used is pretty much a well-known template. In the case of a dentist office, I will speak to the dentist or the office manager. I will find something that I can promote on their behalf, whether it's free x-rays for new patients or free teeth cleaning for new patients, something along those lines. And then I will set up a 4-page website typically. The first page, which is the landing page for any ads that I run, is to the special. It's your lead magnet, if you will. There will be a phone number on the website. Traditionally, I have billed for leads based on phone calls that I generated, and I have software, and there are numerous services out there now that will track those phone calls on your behalf. And usually what I suggest to the dentist is that any phone call generated from that particular number that has a duration of more than 45 seconds is a qualified lead. That works for most dentists. There may be a little bit of haggling and discussion about exactly what was discussed, but the general idea is that if the people call that number, talk to someone at the dentist office for more than 45 seconds, is obviously not a wrong number. The only place that number was listed was on this particular lead generation website, so it's a safe bet that you have a lead. So you drive ads to that page with the phone number on it and the free offer. In order to help your website rank, what you do is you have additional pages, and I would suggest a minimum of 3 additional pages. But on one page you'll have an article about the differences between having your teeth whitened in a dentist office and doing a home teeth whitening kit or process on your own. You'll have a video showing, say, before and after shots, whatever video you think is appropriate. But these, we're talking about a homemade video, nothing extravagant here, like the one you're watching right now. On the next page, you'll do something, you'll do another article about snoring and how there are dental appliances to help you stop snoring. And you can do a comparison between the various types of adhesive anti-snoring remedies and the various types of dental appliances that are available. And on, say, the last page, you'll do an article about the differences between traditional toothbrushes and the modern electronic toothbrushes. And again, you'll do a video showing before and after shots, just very basic stuff. So now you've got the website, you've got your special on the first page, you've got 3 additional pages with articles on each page and a video on each page, and all these things are elements that will help you rank in Google's algorithm. Now, to make things even a little bit better, what you'll do is on each one of these pages you will now post affiliate links to Amazon for anti-snoring devices, for home teeth whitening kits, and for electronic toothbrushes. Over time, organically, you will see traffic to your website. But just like any other endeavor online now, if you have some money to spend and you can drive traffic to your website, that's even better. But organically, given time, you will see traffic to the website. And the organic traffic can come from most any place geographically. But when you run ads, you would run ads targeted to probably a 5-mile radius around the business that you're generating leads for. That's it in a nutshell. I mean, I've left out a lot of details here, admittedly. I want to see what kind of questions you have. I will tell you in future videos how you can really ramp this up and kind of put it on steroids, so to speak, to maximize the profitability of running a lead generation website. It's one of the easiest forms of passive income you'll ever see. If you get a dentist, for instance, who has recently graduated from dental school and is looking to build a practice, you may have a client that will last you for years and years. And at the rate that dental clients are willing to pay for leads, we can go over some details in a future video about exactly what different types of professions will pay. But just put it this way, dental clients, dentists will pay typically around $300 to $350 for a qualified lead. And they'll do that every time you send them one. So you don't have to generate a lot of phone calls or a lot of leads to start seeing some real money from this. And the nice thing is that if you if you basically give a dentist all the leads they can handle and they want to stop the arrangement, you own the website. So all you need to do is insert another dentist phone number, and the process just keeps right on rolling. Once you get that website up and running and get it ranked, you should have a useful product or a useful website for many years to come. So anyway, please leave your questions and comments in the section down below. If you have not done so, hit like and subscribe. And I'm going to have more videos on this because local lead generation has been very lucrative for me, and I think it's actually a great place to start if you want to generate money online. So hit the like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.